Hi, everybody. Well, tonight I'd like to read the story of the prodigal son again, but this time I want to read it from the Jesus Storybook Bible. And it's on page 272 if you happen to have this Bible. Jesus told this story about a boy who ran away. Once upon a time, there was a boy and his dad. Now, one day, the boy gets to thinking, maybe if I didn't have my dad around telling me what is good for me all the time, I'd be happier. He's spoiling my fun, he thinks. Does my dad really want me to be happy? Does my dad really love me? The son never thought of that before, but suddenly he doesn't know anymore. So the son goes to his father and says, Dad, I'm better off without you. I can look after myself. Just give me my share of your money. His father is sad, but he won't force his boy to stay. So he gives his son what he wants. The son takes the money and goes on a long, long journey to a far-off country. And everything's wonderful and perfect for a while. He can go wherever he wants, do whatever he wants, be whoever he wants. He's the boss. He is free. Sometimes he gets a strange, hungry, homesick feeling inside his heart. But then he just eats more and drinks more or buys more clothes and goes to the parties until it goes away. But soon his money runs out, and so do his friends. He ends up getting the only job he can find, feeding pigs. One day he is so hungry and so desperate, he even tries some pig food. What am I doing? He says suddenly, as if he was woken from a nightmare. He spits it out, all yuck, ick. My father is rich, and here I am in a pigsty eating pig food. He wipes his mouth and dusts himself off. I'm going home. As he starts for home, though, he begins to worry. Dad won't love me anymore. I've been too bad. He won't want me for his son anymore. So he practices his I'm sorry speech. All this time, what he doesn't know is that day after day, his dad has been standing on his porch, straining his eyes, looking into the distance, waiting for his son to come home. He just can't stop loving him. He longs for the sound of his son's voice. He can't be happy until he comes back home. The son is still a long way off, but his dad sees him coming. What will the dad do? Fold his arms and frown? Shout, that'll teach you. And just wait, young man. No, that's not how the story goes. The dad leaps off the porch, races down the hill, through the gap in the hedge, up the road. Before his son can even begin his I'm sorry speech, his dad runs to him, throws his arms around him, and can't stop kissing him. Let's have a party, his dad shouts. My boy's home. He ran away. I lost him, but now I have him back. Jesus told them, God is like the dad who couldn't stop loving his child. And people are like the child who said, does my dad really want me to be happy? Jesus told people this story to show them what God is like and to show people what they are like, so they could know however far they ran, however well they hid, however lost they were, it wouldn't matter, because God's children could never run too far or be too lost for God to find them. The story I want to read to you tonight is called Evermore Dragon by Barbara Juice and Randy Cecil. Once there was a girl, a very little girl, and there was a dragon, a very big dragon, and they were friends. At the wake of Dairy Day, the friends decided what to play. Hide and seek? Hide and seek. Okay. Dragon jumped up and down, made a rum-below sound. Goody, 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 me first. Girl closed her eyes so Dragon could hide. Dragon found a little rock, such a very little rock, and he curled his dragon self, his draggy normal self, into a dragon ball, which wasn't small at all. Girl opened her eyes. There was Dragon, yo-ho. But she climbed up a tree. Oh, where can Dragon be? And she peeked inside his lair. No, he isn't there. And she stood upon a rock, such a very little rock, and she sighed a little sigh, such a very little sigh. Oh my. Dragon's so good at hiding. I'm not sure I can find him. What to do? Boo! Girl wrapped her arms around him so everly around him. Oh, Dragon, you're so clever. You're the smartest dragon ever. And he knew it was true. Now you. Girl ran and ran and ran. To a faraway place, such a hidey-hole place, and she didn't make a sound, not a single little sound. And she waited for Dragon, so long for Dragon, to be found by Dragon, and she stretched and she yawned and fell asleep. Dragon looked everywhere, every here, every there, in the leaves of the trees, from the log in the bog, off the ridge of the bridge. No girl. Girl, bellowed Dragon. Are you lost? Bellowed Dragon. And she was. Girl woke, and it was night. Deep, deep, dark night. No stars, no moon, no castle, no room. No best friends together. Just girl. Came the cricking and the cracking, came the flipping and the flapping, came the moaning and the groaning. Are there monsters in the night? Oh, she tried so not to cry, but she cried silver tears, worry, worry tears, and her heart thumped a sound, a tremolo sound that only dragon friends, very, very special friends, can hear. Girl, thundered Dragon. I hear you, thundered Dragon. And he breathed his dragon fire, and it lit up the sky, made a bright night sky, and he flew through the night. All right. Girl, roared Dragon. I am here, roared Dragon. And he was. Dragon wrapped his wings around her, so everly around her. I am here, rumbled Dragon. You're a dear, whispered girl. Dragon held her and he sang, evermore, I am here. And she knew it was true. So just like the prodigal child, the boy ran away on purpose. And in this story, the girl ran, they were playing a game and she got lost. But the father waited and welcomed him home. And just like the dragon searched and searched for the girl and brought her back home. That's how God searches for us when we're lost and encourages us to come home to a safe place. Because that's where God wants us to be, in a safe and loving home. Sleep in peace. God is awake. Good night.